Hey, beard lovelies. Here I am in the alleyway again. Someone in the comments asked me why I go into the alley. Because it's scary or something. Well, I go in the alley because I want visual variety, okay? Most of my videos these days are in my apartment. I want to be on location, although I'm going back to the same graffiti area that I usually do, but that's okay because the graffiti changes and it's beautiful. That big monster thing that was there before, not there anymore. People come here to make new graffiti all the time, which sort of coincides with what I want to talk about today. On our road to perfect, decision making. Something I struggle with often, actually, especially when it comes to scheduling or committing to, I don't know, a sponsored video or a role in a web series or just scheduling a family event in my email box. I'm like, I'll just decide on that later. And I put it aside, and then they pile up, and then it's a huge amount of decisions that I got to make, even though on their own they're very simple. A lot of them are just yes or no. But I just want to be like, no, I'm going to think about that for a while. I really don't think about it, though. I just put it off and forget about it until I have to go back because I have a massive pile of emails. Decision making, beard lovelies, is something you have to get good at. And I would say, very often, it's actually more important that you make a decision rather than what the decision is. Because, I mean, now if you're going to buy a house or a car or, something big, you might want to do research before you make your decision. But as long as you're doing the research, you should take time. But for other things, like say I want to decide, I got to get home, but I can't remember which way is faster if I walk that way or if I walk that way. I'm just going to sit here and think about it, and then I'll starve to death, and I will die. If I walk that way, it is quicker. If I walk that way, it's slower. But if I would have decided either way, it wouldn't matter. I would get home. One way would take a little longer, but it would take a lot longer to not move at all. So you gotta realize that sometimes it's just the fact that you're not making a decision that slows you down. Like I'm doing when I put up a video, Wheezy News video, I have to decide on what thumbnail or what frame to use to make the thumbnail. I could sit there all day and scroll through and pick the best possible thumbnail, and then I wouldn't get anything else done that day. Is that decision really worth that time? If you're sitting on something, try to really think, what is slowing you down? What is the thing that you're trying to decide on? If you're doing something creative, or if you're just deciding on lunch, whatever. What's slowing you down? Is it the simple decision of, do I drive or do I walk? Do I do it or do I don't? Red or blue? If that's what's slowing you down for days on end for whatever you're trying to do, it's time to just make a decision. You got to get good at making quick decisions, and then you'll get more done, and then you'll be on the road to perfect. Beard slam.